For me, there's no better way to spend a summer afternoon than casting out a line and reeling in a big fish. But hauling around those fishing poles and tackle boxes of lures and bait and bobbers, well, that can be tough work unless you're a very smart, young fisherman and you invent a new type of fishing pole to solve that problem. In today's Good Life, we introduce you to the fourth grader from Trainer, Iowa, who did just that. This is 10-year-old Davin, the inventor behind what might just be the next big thing for fishermen, the tackle pole.
It is a fishing pole with a hollow compartment right here that screws off.
Okay. Whoa.
And there's bait and tackle inside it.
So how does a 10-year-old get the idea to invent a new fishing pole? Well, it started as a school project, the Invention Convention. The students were told to think of a problem they could solve with a new invention. And Davin started brainstorming.
I just seem to remember once I went fishing with my grandpa Pat, and I was walking along and I dropped my tackle box and my fishing pole, and a lot of things flew out. I lost a lot, and I just didn't like it. I thought it'd be easier to have a fishing pole and a tackle box in one, so I made this.
The new fishing pole wasn't just for Gavin. His grandpa Pat only has one leg, and Gavin told me that it makes it harder for grandpa Pat to carry the heavy tackle box along with his fishing pole. Gavin did a little bit of research, even looked through patents to see if there was something like the tackle pole that already existed. It didn't.
Everything else I found was just like a tackle box attached to this.
Yeah.
Just like the full tackle box, but that's still as heavy and still harder to carry.
So Gavin set to work. With a little help from his dad, they completed his plan, a one-of-a-kind fishing pole dreamed up with the goal of making this year's summer fishing trip easier for both Grandpa Pat and Gavin. It was a big goal, a unique goal, but one that did not surprise his family.
He thinks outside the box a lot, and that's actually what he used. His kind of little motto for this was think outside the tackle box.
One interesting thing about Gavin is, and I know I won't get this right, his great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather is Ben Franklin.
Really?
Yeah, I said, watch that pole.
Yeah.
don't hold that up in the lightning storm. Yeah, exactly.
No, but you can tell he's an inventor.
He is. It was a great conversation with him, and he said that's the prototype, and he's working on upgrading that and putting in some new features.
I love one that he's so young and he came up with this idea, and also that it spurred out of him trying to help his grandpa.
Yeah,
It's just
exactly.
really touching.
That's a great story.
Great story, Jim. We'll be right back.